Now to our other big story. Today will be the first day of what the governor is promising will be a reduced presence of federal police officers in downtown Portland. Now, city leaders are trying to figure out what the next steps will look like. Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez is in Northeast Portland with what the mayor and the chief of police are saying.
Mayor Wheeler says the big focus will be on de-escalation with the hopes that state and local police officers can work together to ease tensions.
And if they launch the tear gas against you, they're launching the tear gas against me.
Answering questions for the first time since being exposed to CS gas, along with protesters in front of the federal courthouse, Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler says the city is poised to move forward and away from violent confrontations.
I trust the governor on this one. I believe that there is a deal, and it's my expectation, as well as the governor's expectation, that that deal will be adhered to and the federal presence will leave.
Governor Brown yesterday announced a deal with the federal government that would remove Customs and Border Patrol and ICE agents from downtown Portland. Officers with the Federal Protective Service will remain inside the federal courthouse, with state police officers stationed outside and working with Portland police to keep the peace and control crowds.
We're going to do everything in our power to really de-escalate and put these nightly events kind of on a better track.
Wheeler today also for the first time spoke candidly about his experience with CS gas, which he says was used indiscriminately by federal officers.
It's pretty awful when it comes right down to it. Tear gas is an ugly substance. It makes your eyes sting. It feels like you've thrown something caustic in your eyes, and it's hard to breathe. You can only inhale maybe halfway, and then you have to cough. You have that sense that you have to get out of there or you can't breathe.
The mayor says Portland Police, State Police, and the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department have a joint commitment to limiting the use of CS gas to situations where life safety is at risk. He says he remains committed to protecting people's right to peacefully protest, but also recognizes there are others in the crowd with different motivations.
There is also a small group of people, and I met them up close in person. They're definitely there, who are there hell-bent on violence and vandalism. And I will tell you that as I was leaving the tear gas, there was a group of those folks who were trying to drag me back towards the tear gas. They are a distraction to the larger importance of this movement. And so our job is to separate it, is to protect the First Amendment rights to assembly and free speech of the nonviolent demonstrators and to hold accountable those who are engaged in criminal activity.
We asked the mayor specifically what he plans to do to stop the violence and destruction downtown. He says his plan hasn't changed. He says first, de-escalate the situation whenever possible, then make targeted arrests of people seen committing crimes whenever possible and whenever safe. Reporting in Northeast Portland, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.